December Day, Mustangs. We are so happy to see our final episode of the 2017 school year.
When we return from break, it will be a new year and a new set of goals. I can hardly wait.
With the holiday season upon us, we have so much to be grateful for. The weather has been real nice for South Dakota, and the holiday spirit is in full swing.
Tyler, I sure hope you have enjoyed the warm weather, because from the sounds of it, Christmas may be bringing some great gifts under your tree, but Old Man Winter is about to show his face soon too.
What?
Yes, for real. Sounds like starting this coming weekend, the temps are going to get real cold and real windy, so bundle up, friends, and stay safe and warm.
Yikes! Thank goodness for the mitten drive the student council did this past week. Congratulations to Miss Zink's class for winning the mitten drive challenge. That would sure ensure some hands will stay nice and warm during the chilly, chilly winter.
Tyler, I am afraid we are going beyond chilly and straight to COLD cold.
Well, hopefully the warm spirit of Christmas will take a bitter snap out of the cold in our system.
One can only hope.
Well, it's been quite the month in the kindergarten, 6th grade, and in the library. Today's episode will focus on those things, and we will have a Christmas special for you as well.
Let's bounce right into the news then.
The kindergarten classes have started a new program this year to help the students reach maximum learning potential. If the learning is I am all in. Let's take a look at Mrs. Moses' class to hear one of our occupational therapists today about the Boost Up program at Tri-Valley.
So Boost Up is a program where they work with elementary students on the foundational movements that you learn from when you're a baby. So like crawling, like everyone thinks of as an army crawl on your stomach, and creeping, which what everyone else considers the standard crawling as a baby. And all those movements work with the brain, both sides of the brain that relate to writing skills, reading readiness skills. And so they take those typical gross motor movements and they put them into an obstacle course that the kids complete. And those are supposed to help build their skills up into the writing and reading skills. We do it at a kindergarten level because a lot of children come in to kindergarten not necessarily having those typical skills, so we start them off young, and the goal is to ultimately have it throughout the whole elementary so that it improves the school skills that the children need to learn.
We have Max and Aubrey here for Mrs. Moses' class, and they're going to tell us a little bit about Boost Up. Can you tell me why you do Boost Up?
Just for having fun and getting strong.
For getting strong?
And it's really fun.
It's really fun. Do you think you do it to make you a better student?
Yeah.
Yes? Why do you think it makes you a better student?
Because you have to do the stations really right.
You have to do them right? Does that make it for good practice?
Yeah.
Do you have to practice being a good student sometimes?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me your favorite part about Boost Up.
My favorite part is going to the station.
Going to the stations? What's your favorite station?
Number 6.
What is number 6?
Magnet.
Magnets. What do you do with the magnets?
So you can create stuff with the magnet.
What do you create with them?
A car.
A car? What's your favorite part, Aubrey?
My favorite part is number 7,
What's number 7?
trampoline,
Trampoline. What do you get to do on the trampoline?
jump.
Jump. What do you think that does for your body? Do you think it makes you stronger? Do you think it makes you tired?
It makes your heart get beat,
Oh, and why is that good?
so you have more energy to
Very good. Thank you guys.
Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I'm pretty sure we could all benefit from some extra boost up learning in our classes. Thank you, Mrs. Moses, students, and Mrs. Gullickson for sharing this fun learning experience.
Now we are going to drop into the library to learn more about the cool program brought to you by the Siouxland Libraries and our school library. Here's Miss Miller to share a little bit about this once-a-month Stellar program.
And she does. She decides to go looking for this girl. And she learns so much of what's going on in Amsterdam at that time. And I love this book. And I hope that some of you will take time to pick it up and read it too. So, another one here that is not, there's another couple that are realistic fiction that I think are really
Maybe it's not, maybe you don't make that looks like a person.
Exciting things are happening in our library. Siouxland Libraries is having a book club for 5th and 6th graders. In years past, they have put on book clubs with various older groups, but this year we've decided to do a 5th and 6th grade group. On the first Thursday of each month, book club meets in the middle school library during study hall. Come meet Liz and Chelsea from the Crooks Library. They will discuss a different genre each month. At our first meeting in November, we discussed mystery novels that will keep you guessing and wondering, like detective novels. In December, we discussed realistic fiction books like Let It Snow, Top Prospect by Volpone, and Shiloh, which the students read in 5th grade classes. These books aren't real, but they could be, and they discuss topics like our challenges in life and our relationships with friends and family. Next month in January, we'll be talking about dystopian books. Dystopian books are books set in imagined times and places where everything is unpleasant or bad, perhaps even evil. For example, the government or the environment may have been degraded or corrupted to a disturbing level. Perhaps there was a devastating viral outbreak that has changed the world. The Hunger Games books that were made into movies are a famous dystopian series for high school and junior high students. Frost and Everland are some middle school books that we may talk about in January. Chelsea and Liz are also planning some games and activities during book club. At December's book club, we had a beaded snowflake craft. The kids had a lot of fun with that. Book club is your chance to talk about your favorite books, hear about your friends' favorite books, and hear about new or classic books that you might not be familiar with. Come down to the library and join in the fun.
Bound me up and call me a book. It seems as if this is a continued page-turner episode with all the great things happening in our school and in our library. Thank you, Siouxland and Mrs. Miller, for giving our 5th and 6th graders this booktacular reading opportunity.
Well, from the boost up to booking it, and we are moving on to our 6th grade science lesson where we will get into the pop right into the fun activities, heat transfer.
Mrs. Ebert's science class had to determine the 3 possible ways that heat transfer could pop popcorn. We met up with Remington and some other 6th graders to get a little better understanding of this lesson.
Okay, so the next one.
Okay. Now we have to explain how it works. It heats up and then pops.
Radiation would be the fire, right? And then the stove top would go off to Remington.
Why do you
Conduction would be the stove.
No, Yeah, production.
We did a project on heat transfer and learned that there are 3 different kinds: conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction is the transfer of heat through touch, convection is through air, and radiation is the transfer of heat as waves. We use popcorn as an example. The way to cook popcorn with conduction is a stovetop popcorn popper. The way to cook it with convection is a popcorn maker, and the way to cook it with radiation is a microwave. And the best part was we got to eat real popcorn.
It was a poppy and great time. We did mention we brought popcorn to eat. Feeding our yummy tummies and brains sounds pretty good,
Well, Tyler, this brings us to the end of our newscast. Be looking for our Christmas episode to follow today.
Also join us in 2018 as we get to a group of students that did a little something different in the classroom for a gift exchange.
The spirit of Christmas is in full effect with that story. We look forward to sharing that with you in 2018. Until then, may your days be merry and bright.
May the warmth of filling your heart be with celebration to the holiday to be all you hope for.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and Happy New Year from all of us at Mustang News. I am Jenna.
And I am Tyler, signing off. See you next year on Mustang News.
Good.